What's up, guys? I'm Daniel Medley and I'm a sales consultant down here at Smail Acura in Greensburg. And today we're going to take a look at the new 2019 RDX A-Spec. Come on, let's check it out. All right, guys, before we go on our ride along, I want to show you a little bit of our exterior. It's been completely redesigned. So first off, I want to show our diamond pentagon grille. This is just like our 18 TLXs, MDXs, as well as our RLX, and we finally got it onto the RDX. Now, we also got our jewel-eyed headlights, but with this was redesigned as well. Now we have 7 lights inside of here instead of the normal 5. As we go along, on our wheels, we actually, on this A-Spec, have our 20-inch wheels on here. They actually make it stand out a lot nicer, and I think these rims on the A-Spec look a lot nicer as well with the dark chrome on it. As we go along, we got some more trim that comes onto here. On the A-Spec, it's black down here, but on all of our other trims, it is gonna be chrome. Then once we go into the back, one of the things that's really cool as well is our dragon tail lights. That's another redesign. I think they really stand out on this vehicle compared to some of the other ones that are on the market. As you can see, we also got dual exhaust tips. Before they weren't on the RDX, and now we got both of them. The RDX A-Spec also has a little bit of a different look down there as well. And the very last thing that we have that's definitely part of the redesign is we now have a panoramic sunroof. All right, let's get this thing on the road. All right, so we're inside our 2019 RDX A-Spec. We're gonna take it for a ride, just gonna get right on here on 30. So some of the differences that even come in here, we actually have a different display. Instead of having the 2 screens, we have the one 10.2-inch screen. There's 2 different sides to it. Right now I have my audio on the left, have my navigation on the right, but very easily can that be switched. So just by hitting one button right here on the pad, actually switches them up. So very cool, easy to get to each different one when coming down to it. Now this is our True Touchpad though. It's very cool. The True Touch actually mimics exactly where the screen is on here. So on here, I'm gonna be on my home menu. If I wanna go to the top right, all I touch here is the top right. If I wanna go bottom right, just touch, and I can slide around. So it's not like a mouse pad, it's True Touch. Wherever I'm touching on this pad, it's touching on here. And wherever I wanna go on here, it's as simple as just pushing one time. And now I'm gonna go to my navigation. So pretty easy use. If I wanna go back to the home screen, I got a home screen button right here. So the True Touchpad is actually very cool when it comes to that. You know, how it mimics and how it goes through them. If I want to go to different pages, it's as simple as just sliding my finger between each page, and you can hear when it goes. Very easy just to quickly look. I don't have to look low anymore. I can keep everything upright. So I'm actually going to switch my dynamic modes. We have 4 different ones. We have the snow, obviously for snow, comfort, as well as sport and sport plus. Your snow, obviously you're used for snow. Your comfort is gonna be more of your highway driving. Your sport is your day-to-day driving in this vehicle. And then your sport plus, obviously something's gonna be a little bit more fun to do, fun to use, where it's gonna tighten up the steering wheel, a little bit more sensitive to the gas pedal, using our turbo, that's in here as well. So it's as easy as just switching up between each one of these. Right now I'm gonna go to sport. You don't even have to take your eyes off the road because it'll actually pop up on here as well on the bottom right. Or you can just look right here for which mode that you're in. It just looks amazing up here, especially in the A-Spec, the different colors, the different modes that you can go up there. I can switch between each one of these interfaces that I want to go through. And it just looks nice and sporty, which is exactly what this new RDX is about. It's that sports performance look, luxury, anything. And the A-Spec just adds more on top of that, like these red gauges here. So I really like it. It looks amazing and just handles so nicely when it comes to it. Now, on our previous RDX, you had to get a technology package with the Acura watch. But now on the 19s, the Acura watch actually comes standard. So even on our standard model, the all-wheel drive, or even on the front-wheel drive, you can get all the Acura watch, which includes your lane keeping assist, your adaptive cruise control, collision braking mitigation system, lane departure warning. It's all included in the vehicle now. You don't have to buy a certain package, it's in all of them. So it comes standard, which is awesome. I mean, they're great features to have in a car, especially adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist. I would use those every day if I could. But yeah, and then something that's a little bit different is our electronic gear shifter here too, which is nice, new feature that came into the RDX, but it's obviously a lot different here. So here we have our park, reverse, neutral, drive, all right here. And it's a little bit more further up instead of being down here, easy to access, easy to get to. And I think just looks nice being up here, right in front of the true touchpad. So we also have blind spot, which is part of the safety that comes into the vehicle. So as someone's coming up my left side here, you're gonna see this light right here is gonna pop up, and it's gonna let me know that somebody's there. But what's really cool, if I turn on my turn signal and someone comes in my blind spot, it's gonna beep like it just did. I got someone coming up here now. We'll see if they're actually gonna pass. I know I had my turn signal on, but right there, it's gonna beep because I had my turn signal on. So it's another great safety feature. If someone's in your blind spot, it's very cool, you know, very good safety feature to have, because you don't know who's coming up there. You don't know if you're gonna be able to see them. But it's very cool in this vehicle. I feel like I have a lot of vision. I can see very well out of this mirror right here of who's coming next to me, and I feel like I have clear view at all times. Another thing that's gonna come standard on all of the models in the new RDX is our panoramic sunroof. To me, this sunroof looks absolutely beautiful. It lets in a ton of room a ton of light into the vehicle, and I just think it's all around beautiful. Just the look of it. I'm gonna open it up here. So at first, just gonna go a little further back right here, and then I can go one more if I wanted to. And it's gonna stop right there. It's gonna let in a lot more light. It's nice. We got a nice guard shield right here for bugs, things like that. And then just to close it, boom. One push and it's gonna be closed. Another great feature to come on this vehicle, and it comes standard. I know on some of our competitors it's not coming standard. One of the things I really like too is this wheel. On the A-Spec, you actually get a different feel on your steering wheel. It comes to a little bit more of a sportier feel, sportier look. And I think it feels nice to grip onto, nice to handle. I really like a lot of the accenting that comes with it too, just with the chrome look right here on the handles as well. Down here with the speakers. We got a lot of speakers in this vehicle as well. I mean, we got one right above me, right here, right here. Definitely sounds very nice. All right, so one of the things I'm gonna test out on this vehicle is our lane keeping assist. I wanna give it a shot, see how it feels when it comes to this new RDX. I actually haven't done it myself, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see how it goes. All right, we're gonna set our cruise control here to 55. Let me turn it on first, I guess, yeah. So I'm set at 55. I'm gonna have my lane keeping assist on, got the adaptive cruise control on. So right there, we can kind of go hands-free. Just riding out, and that's lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control. It's keeping me right there in the center lane without even having my hands. As you can see, the wheels turning just to make sure I'm staying centered inside of the lane. Once again, very nice feature to have, but it's great for safety. It's not that you should be driving with your hands off the wheel a ton. You need to make sure you always have your hands on the wheel, but it's a safety feature. For example, let's say I'm driving on a highway and I'm getting sleepy, I'm getting tired, my hands come off of the wheel. If it's getting to a point where it's just too much to keep me in, it's gonna beep at me, tell me to put my hands back on the wheel, and it's gonna allow me to, let's just say, wake up, for example, if that was an issue. So right there, it told me to put my hands back onto the wheel because it was a little bit too much of a turn. So I put my hands back onto the wheel. So that is another safety feature that comes with it. Very nice, very convenient to have. I love having both lane keeping assist as well as adaptive cruise control on here. Now with the redesign, as you can see, the interior here is completely redesigned as well. Just the dash, the seats, everything. You can see more lines. It makes it look more luxurious at the same time performance-wise. It's a beautiful look. It's a beautiful feel to it. These seats on this A-Spec are a little bit different than some of our other ones, but they're very comfortable, as you can see with the leather. With this engine, instead of having the V6, they now went to a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder VTEC, and it's a lot nicer, it's a lot smoother, as well as gas mileage is going to be a lot better when it comes to it. As well, now it's a super handling all-wheel drive. You know, the previous ones were only just an all-wheel drive. Now the super handling all-wheel drive is up to date. It's the newest version that's out there. quicker response time, especially when going around bends, how it feels going around, the handling, just so much better. And it, like I said, it's the newest version of the super handling. This is the first one to get the newest version inside of it. So, you know, it has the torque converter, so it's going to send power to any wheel that it needs to go to make it a lot more smoother going between each turn. So, once again, another feature that's added onto the new redesign that just makes it 100 times better. Now is the time to jump onto Acura if you've ever been considering Acura, considering an SUV, anything like that. If it's even in your mind to check out an SUV, this should be the first vehicle you come out and check out, because I guarantee you're not going to want to go to another one. This is it. This is the vehicle to have. And it really is an amazing, it's still big to be able to fit a ton of people. We were fitting 3 adults in the back seat like it was nothing. Very comfortable. Even still in the trunk, still got a ton of space back there that's gonna still be able to put your kids' hockey gear, soccer gear, whatever they're doing, while comfortably being able to drive wherever you need to go. Me being a hockey player, we used to travel to Philly all the time. We'd pack 5 people in here with all their gear bag, or pack 5 people into a car with all their gear bags, and maybe have to push stuff around and play some Tetris, but now you can comfortably do it like it's nothing, because there's so much room that comes into this vehicle. So our warranty at Acura is a 4-year, 50,000 mile bumper to bumper, as they like to call it, or the limited warranty. And then it's going to be a 6-year, 70,000 powertrain warranty, which is better than a lot of vehicles that are out there. So I really love our warranty that comes with it. You know, it really protects the vehicle when it comes to there. And if you want to go further than that, you can actually purchase extended warranties as well for a very minimal cost. All right, gonna demonstrate our backup camera here. So on here on our electronic gear shifter, I'm gonna pull it back towards me. So here is gonna be my backup camera, as well as my backup sensors are gonna be on the right. So while I'm here, it's the true touchpad again. So I have my different views at the bottom here. So my bottom left one is gonna be more of my wide view, just to see if anything's coming from the left or the right. If I go one over, it's gonna be a little bit more narrow. And then my up and down view here. Now, when going through these, you actually will see that my wheel will turn. When I turn my wheel, that my guidelines are going to turn as well. While you're backing up, you want to make sure you don't go any further than that dotted line, but there are sensors as well to let you know anything is coming forward or in front of you, behind you, anything like that, to let you know if you're getting close to anything. So if I want to go back into drive, boom. And one more thing too, if you actually check out these mirrors, if I go into reverse, the mirrors will actually turn down, give you a little bit more to see the ground next to you, to get a little bit more, I guess, centered while you're backing up into a parking spot. So if you can see the guidelines, that'll help you out a lot. Thanks for coming and checking out the 2019 RDX A-Spec with me. If you have any questions on this vehicle, comment below, or come check us out right off Route 30 in Greensburg, or you can visit smailacura.com. Don't forget to ask for Dan Medley.